Hi everyone, let's talk about Taverns of Tiefenthal Open Doors as the playthrough plays underneath me, and I'm wearing different things, my arms are doing different things. Don't worry about all of that. The game is available to watch in playthrough form. You can see a sample of it here. If you'd like to see it all in action stuff, this is just what I think about it if you're interested in that. So you can see my original video for the base game, absolutely loved that. Turn all of its modules on and it is a great kind of combination deck builder, push your luck, upgrading loads of lovely little cardboard bits on a tavern. It's brilliant. And so the extra modules on this just kind of add more to it. It's just more of, I don't want to say more of the same in a bad way, it's more stuff to think about. It's more added onto that original formula in a great way that you would expect an expansion to work. So you've got the orders that you can see there on the screen. Oh, they're right in the middle there. Kind of guiding you, especially early on as well. Do these little things, work towards this and get this reward at some point, which you can activate when you're going to get the most out of it. Earn points doing it as well, and eventually a great card, a great customer card to have in your deck. The wine module, the sommeliers, I love buying stuff, love trying to just draw a ton of cards wherever possible, really draw as much of my deck as I can, and being able to automatically serve staff, as great as it is to have your own dice and stuff, you don't know what you're going to roll on them. Having customers automatically served by the wine is great. It's only a maximum of 2, and you're kind of at the mercy of which customers have ended up in the rightmost 2 seats. That sometimes you want to spend your counter guest to redraw your guests for the turn because you've just ended up with, oh, well, I might stick with this, but oh no, that I've drawn all of the wine and the guests on the end will just get me 1 money each. No, let's do that again and try for something else. It's another dimension onto existing things from the original game as well. Individual player powers is another fantastic thing. You know, you've got the start cards module from the base game giving everyone the option of a different start, or the same if they want it, but now everyone has got their own kind of rule breaking, and you know, reading your individual thing as you get it, it's like, what? You can do that? Oh, but I can do this other thing as well. You know, I just zoom around the reputation track, but you get discounts on this, you get a free this at the start. Yeah, they are all brilliant looking anyway. I haven't played them all, of course. They're all things again that will send you in different directions. You want to maximize what your particular benefit is. And then the one that I didn't put in the playthrough, kind of another kind of push your luck thing. So it's a load of rooms that go on a new floor of your tavern, and when you draw your first noble, you choose a room to put them on top of, and if you draft a die of that number, instead of using it in its normal way, you can use it to activate this special thing. So you've got to have drawn a noble and you're gambling on which number might come up, but if it can happen, they can be really great benefits in that. I have to say that, like, it's not too much to add them all on. Out of all of the modules, that's been our least favourite so far, but maybe it just needs a bit more play to see how to use it most effectively, perhaps, whereas the other ones, it's quite apparent right from the start how you can kind of use those to your advantage. But the rulebook does recommend, you know, use 2 or 3 of these at a time. I'll say that the first 3 of our favourite 3 at the moment, I would put in every game that we play together from now on, for sure. And I'm sure that the other one, in time, might graduate into that. I'm saying I don't think it would be a huge overhead, especially if you're familiar with the base game and all of its 5 modules. Was it 5? All of its modules on. I don't think it would be too much to have all 4 of them on anyway. Certainly the 3 of them, I would definitely put those on, but if you're familiar with the game, it's probably going to be okay to have all 4 on and just have tons of options available. So yes, basically, like a lot of expansions, if you really enjoyed Taverns of Tiefenthal, and maybe you have played it tons and tons, and these modules are just second nature at this point, there's a load more to think about with not really much rules overhead to add on to any of these things, particularly, you know, the player powers and the sommeliers. Really quick to get started with those and add a ton to the game as well. Really enjoyed it, but I loved the base game, so I was hoping I would, I was expecting I would, and it'd be interesting to see if more modules come out from it in the future. But hey, there are a load more playthroughs if you'd like to see more from me. Thanks for watching this one though, and my ramblings about it. The playthrough is there so you can see for yourself what you might think of the game when you can see a 2-player game of it in action there. The return of Little Glass Morty. Look at him there on the left. Thanks everyone for watching this, though, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye.